So what happened next? Episode 20 something. I don't even know anymore. And I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to keep track from here on out because we done did so many of these, bro.
Yeah.
Like another 20 something and we got a year worth of content.
Yeah. Nah, facts.
Hey man, shout out Reggie. Mm-hmm. What's up, my boy? It's been a couple weeks.
My bad, I scratched you and shit.
Nah, you good. Remember, man, y'all need to go tap into Reggie's new single. Don't forget about
AZ.
Do not forget about AZ, man.
AZ, baby. And we still, my bad for not ruining, but interrupting you. Arizona is part of the West Coast.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not California.
Yeah.
People get that confused when they say the West Coast and all they say is California.
Yeah.
And I get it because technically Pac ain't from California, but
he was up in the Bay.
I know.
We don't talk like Texans out here. We talk like pork the core. You know what I'm saying? We ain't like, howdy, y'all. What's the deal? You know what I'm saying?
Like, I know it's desert out here, but you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still get active. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. It gets active.
Yeah,
AZ way too active?
Yeah.
Way too
you know
active.
What I'm saying?
Hey,
no pun intended. Hey, shout out to them because
they doing their thing, bro. Honestly, shout out AZ way too active because there is a whole conglomerate of like Arizona hip hop platforms that wasn't doing the thing, and they're actually doing the thing and putting people on. So shout out them.
Shout out to them because I was opening up for what is his name from Detroit? My bad if I'm butchering.
Baby?
No, if I'm butchering your name, I'm sorry. And I mean this respectfully. FBG or F something. Fat Pac-Man or something like that.
Fat Boy. Oh, FBG the Pac-Man.
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
I think I was opening up for him or some other artist. Or maybe Lil TJ. When Lil TJ was,
Shout out TJ.
Yeah, shout out to him, But yeah, I don't even know why I was saying that.
Don't forget about AZ.
Yeah.
New single.
And then, to add AZ way too active. So
yeah.
I performed up there. Obviously, I'm opening up so nobody knows who the hell I am. But when I got off stage, I met the white dude. I think his name is Staz.
Yep.
He was like, bro, we exchanged numbers, and he was like, yo, my company is way too active, da-da-da-da. And that's where I met him at, and that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I document everything on my Instagram, so I posted it on my Instagram. I didn't post him per se, but just to see where he went from then to now, it's amazing. I love seeing anybody from Phoenix doing it up, going crazy, making money for themselves, making a name for themselves, and stamping their name.
We used to hit them warehouse concerts.
Yeah,
the warehouse concerts.
Shout out, bro. Shout out to AZ way too active, bro, because y'all actually help Arizona people who are trying to figure it out.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the homie right here, Reggie. He got that new single. Click the link in the description so that way you guys go listen to it. We actually debuted it last episode.
It's everywhere.
It was a sneak peek, but now y'all can listen to the full song.
Everywhere.
I was out in Cali this last weekend.
Did you check in?
I sure the fuck did. I checked in with 40 water though, Yeah. 40 water. Timer. Yeah. Nah, man, I love the Bay Area. We were out in Napa. Wine Country was my first time out there. Damn. I was doing some real white people shit.
Yeah, definitely out there with the white
super
people.
White people
but
shit.
that's and
it's better living.
And from what I've heard from foreigners, that the United States is the only country that says Hispanics, Mexicans, African Americans, blacks, they label each other. Out over there, they don't do the N-word or
it's not a thing.
No disrespect. They don't say wetback and all the other dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They look at you as a human. It's the only
the
United States. I ain't trying to get all deep, but that's I've been drinking. You know what I'm saying? I've been
That's cool.
drinking.
I'm sipping some of that wine. I'm sipping some of that Napa Valley wine from Camus. You know what I'm saying?
Camus. You know what I'm saying? We big. Hey, we big back talking over here. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. So
get your money up.
So
hey, you gotta put that in the song.
I got to, bro. Napa Valley grapes. Nipsey said something like that. Sonoma Valley grapes, drinking wine, whatever. But I got to tour we did like a private dinner at Camus. The
private?
Vineyard. Yes,
damn.
bro. It was wild. We got a partnership
with the owner or what?
With the owner, but we have a partnership with NASCAR, so we were able to do a dinner with Marty Smith.
Did you hear what he said?
Who?
No, I'm talking to them. Did you hear what he just said?
Private dinner at a vineyard, private winery joint.
With who?
Camus with Marty Smith and Sheldon Creed. One of them is so Sheldon Creed is a NASCAR driver and Marty Smith is a ESPN broadcaster.
Yeah, put some respect on his name. I wish I had a
talk your shit. Nah, good dudes, bro. And I learned a lot about wine. I learned that the wood barrels is what makes the wine and the aging. It's a whole science process, and that's why Napa Valley, Sonoma Valley is like
the go-to.
No, it's like top in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go to Italy, but you know,
we ain't going there.
I did this all for free. So
America.
America. We got 4th of July coming up.
Yeah. Hey. And I know we all over the place right now. I'm just excited.
Mm-hmm.
Just living. You know, we better living. You know,
we
what I'm
having
saying?
fun, bro.
Mexico. Shout out to Mexico.
Shout out Mexico.
And every time, bro. Everything I say, everything he say comes to fruition.
Yep.
Anytime somebody asks me, who do I need to bet on in FIFA, football, I say, obviously not the last game, but USA, they won. You know, they just won.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico has been winning every single game. They haven't lost.
Which is crazy. It's like the curse has been broken with them.
And I love
It's crazy.
I fucking love that shit. What if Mexico and United States are in the final World Cup?
Ooh.
And if they are, I hope Mexico wins.
Facts.
And that fucking will show all of America, y'all need minorities.
Facts.
Because if all the blacks went back to Africa, if all the Mexicans went back to Mexico, y'all motherfuckers wouldn't have shit.
Facts.
Food, culture, nothing.
Nothing.
Nathan.
Oh man. Hey, so let's get this episode started.
Yes,
episode
sir.
20-something. So what happened next?
Yes, sir.
You had a topic you want to bring up, just something lighthearted before we get into all the rap and all the numbers and all this crazy
I just
shit.
wanted to talk about what's a habit that you have that you should stop or is hard to stop doing.
I got a good one, and you know this about me. I actually stopped smoking weed for the last couple months. For the last month now. Yeah.
And from I hate to even say it like this because it sounds super crazy. Because you're not. Damn, this is crazy.
No, go ahead.
You're not a drug addict.
I'm not.
This sounds like some fucking
But I was
therapy
addicted.
shit.
No, so real shit. I was addicted to weed, and we actually had a conversation about it.
Yeah, off camera.
Off camera. No,
Yeah.
I think we had it on camera. It's one of our I don't know, early 20 episodes, but yeah, we talked about it. You were like, what does marijuana bring you and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I just made a personal decision. I think when I was out in North Carolina or something, like bro,
Was it challenging? Was it like stressful or like not even like some life or death shit, but some people really be like, dude, I can't eat if I don't fucking smoke, bro.
Nah, man, and I think maybe like the first day or so, I think it's just like a stimulation thing for me, bro. Like puffing on something, like here and there, like even when I'm at the house, just like doing stuff, like I feel like, oh, it would be nice to like puff on something.
Yeah.
But nah, man, it really wasn't that hard. It was kind of like something switched in me, and I wasn't sitting there like, yo, I need to quit weed. I'm gonna make this my whole personality, and everyone I talk to, I'm gonna be like, yo, smoking is cool, man, but not smoking, I really get this. Nah, I'm not even really feeling all that. I was just like, you know what, like let me just see what I can do without it for a little bit, see if and like really, I mean, there's not too much of a difference. I just spend less of my time during the day smoking, being high,
rolling up and all of that.
Yeah, and like I don't play as much video games because I'm like I get bored with it quick. And I just get more work done. That's really it. Like I just have a longer sense of concentration. and I just appreciate it. And like I said, I might smoke in the future here or there, but like right now, I'm just like, yo, I feel good. I sip a little bit. I drank a lot last weekend, but also like I was having a good time and I was working. We did our shit, sober when I was working, and we went out and had a good time So, but I like the feeling of not having that pull, right? Of having that like, oh damn, I need to smoke. I need to go get a pen. I need to do this. Like I don't need
something.
I don't need to do shit.
Yeah.
So a lot of my days now, I'm completely sober. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't hit a vape. I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
I just kind of like fill it up with work. Like if I have some rap songs I need to record, or if I want to work on something, just do that.
Yeah.
So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And if any of you men or women who are struggling with weed and been thinking like, damn, like I want to quit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that what he just said will save your life, but just take some time to really think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not that serious, bro. Like weed isn't gonna make or break anything in life. You know, for some people it helps.
Yeah.
But when you become too dependent on something, it starts getting in the way. You know.
Yeah.
What about you? What is something that you feel like habit? Alcohol. Okay.
I'll keep it 1,000. I think, honestly, if I'm really, really speaking honestly, I think in our cultures, we consume a lot of alcohol. We always have to have alcohol at a party. And that means weddings, birthdays. Oh, somebody just graduated. We always try to put alcohol in whatever the hell we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that everybody I come around, like I'm not saying I drink every goddamn day, but I'm saying like from when I grew up, it always had to be an event for my family or myself to drink. Oh, it's your birthday? Oh, we lit. My
we going crazy too. We getting bottles.
Oh, you graduated? Oh, we lit.
Yeah, we getting bottles.
Everything, bro. It's always alcohol. Obviously, every now and then, I'll my cousin or whatever will smoke, but it was always just alcohol, and it's just like, bro, why can't we just have fun sober? And I've had fun sober, but having fun sober around people who are drunk is the fucking worst thing on earth.
That shit do be annoying.
Because you're looking at everybody and everybody is a zombie. They're, oh man, I love you, bro. Oh man, now you gotta kill somebody for you, bro. Man, that's on
hey,
me.
bro, that's how you know someone faded too. They start going crazy,
set, bro, and they don't even bang no set. They just saying it's on the set.
Why are you telling the hoes you from rolling 60s?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ain't rolling nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't rolling nothing but yourself and the covers in the bed. You know what I'm saying?
I'm crying, bro. That's so true, though. Motherfuckers will start.
Yeah, bro. Just start banging and all this other shit, bro. That's on everything, bro. I rumble somebody right now, bro. But I'm not saying this is what they say, alcoholics say, but I'm not saying I'm an alcoholic, but I'm always like, oh, it's the 4th. Oh, it's this. Oh, my mom in town. Or we doing something. We got to drink. It's just, I need to stop associating alcohol with having fun. That's what I need to stop doing.
Or socializing.
Maybe
that's what it
with
is.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Socializing that with fun because that's all I've been around.
Do you think it comes from a place of anxiety when being around a lot of people?
Yeah, and I think that's my issue. Not issue, but I don't even know what to pinpoint it or whatever, because everything has to have a label. But yes, I'm an artist. I've went on stage sober.
Yeah, for sure.
I never drink. I never ever drink. Every performance that I've done it sober. So I'm like, why can't I just do that when it's my birthday or somebody's graduating or today? My single just dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Why can't I just be naturally high off of just putting out good quality music? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not like, dissing myself, but it's just like, nah, like, it's something that I have to continuously work
It's
on.
self-awareness.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because, not a lot of people get to this point of being self aware of their own actions.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people who be like, man, I ain't no alcoholic, but they drink a whole bottle every single weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
alcoholism, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, whether it's a whole bottle, a pint, or them little shooters, like, you're still an alcoholic.
There's
You know what
levels
I'm
to
saying?
it, of course, but I think just like what you're saying, not to cut you off, but
No, you good.
like you being sober and just like understanding like how you feel in certain social situations,
Yeah.
especially when you're dealing with, there's no disrespect to anybody, but like when you're dealing with rappers and people trying to be artists and you guys are at an event and there's a lot of ego going on.
Yeah.
Like I can understand how that could bring me anxiety and me wanting to be like, damn, like I want to smoke before this so that way I can feel a little bit chill out,
Yep.
or I want to drink a little bit so I can loosen up and like, kind of open up a bit and like, oh, somebody I might not talk to, being sober, I might have a good conversation with them.
And that's my way of thinking too.
And it's like you can have good conversations with people. It's just that confidence and moving in like
Those rooms.
like just how do you say it, not being dominant in a conversation, but just like being the one to put that front forward, right? Like, yo,
Yeah.
hey, how are you doing today? Like sometimes you see people look at you and like you walk by them and they like have this weird look at you and like
But it's not even a weird look.
they're just looking.
Damn, I want to ask him something, but I'm nervous.
Or it might not even be
Yeah.
that. Like you could just be like, "What's up, bro? How's your day going?" And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, my day's going good, man. How's yours?" They just,
Yeah.
it's just interaction. But that's good, bro. That's good that you have some self awareness and just work on it, bro. I think just work on being sober and talking to people, and the more you could do that, I think the better.
Cause it's so weird. Cause even when I was when I was performing a lot, people were like, "Take a shot." No, come on, bro. You don't want to feel, bro. I feel fine.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, just even thinking about it. Cause when I was really, really active, yes, I'm still active being a musician. But when I was performing like almost every other week, not one drink.
good.
And when you see me perform, because I like to be alert, I like to watch, the crowd. Okay, they don't like that song or lyric I said, note it, you know what I'm saying? So when I do write the next song, I'm like, okay, let me not be so bent on this lyric.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just taking mental notes as I'm performing. And for those people who aren't artists and who are seeing their favorite artist or, their favorite artist in an opener, when those, I don't know, I can't speak for anybody else, but when I'm performing, we can see your faces.
Oh yeah.
We're either, however the stage is, if it's eye level or I'm up here and I'm looking down, I'm looking to see, as the artist who is unknown, I'm looking and scouting like, okay.
And we could tell if you drunk.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
motherfuckers
yeah.
will get drunk and go and perform, and then they'd be
Oh,
like
my
sloppy, and
gosh.
you'd be like, "Damn, this fool's."
Cause I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've seen it too.
Oh, yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
it's just like, damn, bro, like I know you excited to open up for so and so, or even just have the opportunity to be heard and seen, because that's
Yeah.
how I take it. Yes, I don't give a fuck if I was open up from Kendrick Lamar. I'm just happy to be heard and seen.
But that's what I'm saying is
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
it's an anxiety thing. A lot of these rappers, and we can talk. Oh, the most gangster rapper, or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't. But y'all pop perks and then y'all go to the show. Y'all be off the lean. Y'all. So I mean, really, what are we talking about? We talking about the anxiety of performing, the anxiety of like, bro, we're rappers, we're poets. Like
Yeah.
the reason we have a career or a passion for this shit is because we can't
Yeah.
communicate in a normal way. We
No.
have to communicate in this specific way.
We have to have some a background music.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. So I mean, I think it's important we talk about alcoholism, addiction to marijuana,
Yeah.
because it's something that I think a lot of people in not just like the world, but just like in our community too,
Yeah.
Black Browns, like we deal with
Yeah.
that, and we've been dealing with that since we were 9 years old.
As
Some
long
of
as we
us,
can remember, you know what I'm saying? And if you have an addiction, or if you've been, or if you even got over an addiction, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Cause somebody might read that and they might need to see like,
Oh, it's possible.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, someone else has done it.
Yeah, it's possible. It's somebody else has done it, but I needed to read that.
Yeah.
I needed to hear this part of the podcast, and this is why we made this podcast, because we talk about real topics other than, you know, the other stuff that we're going to but get into.
Which isn't bullshit, but
No.
it's good topics. But I think it's important we talk about this because, like you said, someone might see this and someone might gain a lot from it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You never know who you're gonna reach.
So, with that all being said, shout out everyone who's watching the show.
Yes.
Make sure you guys click like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Share this podcast with a friend. If you guys like hip hop, if you guys like just real conversations with the homies, that's where we at with it. And I'm not super like stuck in my ways, so we can have any conversation that we really need to.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's move on to some music topics.
Yes, sir.
One thing I want to talk about, just like the most kind of controversial thing that came out recently.
What happened?
When we talking about hip hop, right? We usually talk about Kendrick Lamar. We talk about Drake. We talk about J. Cole.
Yeah.
Well, one of the big three was brought into a bigger conversation this week.
Which one?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He did something a long time ago that got Lupe Fiasco hot. So there was a
Mr.
video.
Kick Push himself.
Mr. Kick Push himself.
And they
look,
said that wasn't even about skateboarding. Ooh.
it wasn't. It was about Chicago drill. No, I'm just kidding. Look, man. So basically, what happened was Lupe Fiasco has been a big advocate for Kendrick Lamar in his years as a rapper. You know, he was out before Kendrick. He had a deal before Kendrick. He had a hit song before Kendrick was even in the spotlight.
So why is Kendrick in your name if you done all these things before Kendrick?
Well, it comes out that there was a 2010 live stream where
shit.
Kendrick was on there and he was answering questions. And somebody was said basically, because I watched the live stream this morning, and basically they were like, who's a better lyricist than Eminem? And they were asking Kendrick like, yo, do you think you're a better lyricist than Eminem? Kendrick respectfully was like, nah. He's like, I mean, I'm not scared. Like, I'll rap battle, but Eminem with the wordplay, like, he's the best. Like, hands down, he's the best. Yeah. And you could tell from Kendrick's style that he gets a lot of influence from Eminem.
Exactly. Yeah.
But then the question popped up, is Lupe a better rapper than Eminem? And Kendrick said, absolutely not. And then I guess Punch TDE was behind the camera or something. He said, Punch said Lupe's washed up.
Oh, yeah. I didn't hear that.
This was in 2010. This was probably at the height of Lupe's career.
That was my sophomore year in high school.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
So I guess Punch said Lupe's washed up, and Kendrick said, "How y'all feel about that, chat?" It's crazy him saying that, and like
chat.
Yeah, he literally said that.
He was the first person to come up with chat.
Potentially him or Soulja Boy.
Damn, him or Soulja?
Him or Soulja.
Damn, big Soulja.
And if you think about it, really, like this is 2010, so this is like before the Monster freestyle with Kendrick. This is before Section 80. This is like Kendrick Lamar EP, Overly Dedicated.
Well, Kendrick said in the freestyle, I'll have y'all 5 years from now pressing will rewind. He said that in the freestyle.
That's facts.
Is this motherfucker the prophet or what?
Yeah, he is.
Is this why they mad at Kendrick?
No, they definitely mad at him. And I think, so Lupe has been going on a press run basically saying how he knows 100 unsigned rappers that are better rappers than Kendrick.
Boy, please.
Better lyricists, quote unquote.
And just like they say, it's a dude from my neighborhood that's way better than Kobe. Well, then why they ain't make it?
There's more that goes into being a successful artist than just being a lyricist, in my opinion.
Exactly.
But we're not talking about being a successful artist.
Yeah.
We're not talking about being a successful artist. We're talking about lyricism. And that brought up the question. Lupe feels like he's a better lyricist than Kendrick Lamar. He just feels like Kendrick got the deal.
But didn't you have it?
He did have a deal. Now, I thought some more stuff was interesting because Lupe also did bring up about.
You probably know way more than me, so I'm gonna just be quiet.
It's okay. I am a big Lupe fan. One of the best albums I think of the 2010s was by Lupe. That's Tetzel and Youth. But to Punch's point, he be rapping about shit that's not real. and because and no, that's what I'm saying. Like Tetsuo and Youth is a really good album, but like he's rapping about shit that's like anime, comic book nerd, and
Which is good
it's
though.
good and it
Yeah.
relates into real life, you know. But like,
But not this real life, my boy.
yeah, and there's a difference, right? Like, I don't know. I just connect with an artist like Kendrick Lamar more because I mean his first album was all about like damn near my whole like upbringing as a child, you know. I can't relate to the kick push shit. Like, yeah, we had skateboards for like a year or two, but we was not like skateboarders. So I can't relate to kick push. I can't relate to a song like Superstar. Now, The Cool was a really good fucking album, but it was
Yeah.
literally about what we were talking about earlier is having anxiety, trying to be the coolest person in the rap industry and everything that comes with that. You know what I'm saying?
Should he have followed Commons?
I don't even know what Common has done. Like Common was rapping
Common
with
is
Kanye.
Cool motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
He from Chicago, never rapped no street stuff. Stayed in his lane. I'm gonna talk to the women. I'm gonna talk to the conscious. You know, common is common sense. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just okay. My bad.
No, I think going the Common route is cool, but I don't think that's what Lupe Fiasco wanted.
What was my question is, what is Lupe Fiasco?
Fiasco.
Like I said, I've been drinking, but what was Lupe Fiasco's goal in the music? Did he want to become the best rapper alive? The best rapper alive.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he wanted to hold the crown as like the best rapper in the industry.
But did he do the work?
Yeah, I think he did a lot of the work. I just think, and he brought it up in an interview that he did recently on forgive me what podcast it is, but basically his fans, and this is kind of one of the problems I had with what Lupe was saying, but he was like, man, my fans kind of fucked me over because
that fucking performance. I seen that.
What performance?
Cause he was, my bad for cutting you off.
Yeah.
He was on stage and was like, y'all, I don't know how loud I am.
No, you good.
Y'all,
it's low.
He was on stage and was like,
Bring the mic closer.
He was like, y'all motherfuckers illegally, I don't even know how to pronounce it.
You got it.
Illegally downloading my album because y'all wanted to hear it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, my album didn't really sell. It's y'all fault that I didn't do this and do that. It ain't that.
That and then they started like they were doing protests at the label.
Who is he signed to?
He was signed to Atlantic. So I believe it was Atlantic. But the fans started doing protests at the labels to get Lasers out, which was the album with Superstar.
Yeah.
And that was like his biggest song. That was his biggest song, right?
That shit fire, boy.
So they did protests, and he said that the label never forgave him. So then when it came around to drop another album, Tetsuo and Youth, one of his best albums, they were holding up the releases on that album as well. So then Anonymous, you remember Anonymous?
Yeah.
The hacker group?
Yeah.
They stopped fucking with whatever was going on in the world at the time, and they basically said, hey, Atlantic, if y'all don't drop the Lupe Fiasco album, we're going to dox you guys. So just like expose like names, addresses, all this shit. Yeah. And the fans were going crazy about it. Lupe's like, I have nothing to do with this. It's just my fans wanting to get the music.
Yeah.
And they said that when it came time to get out of his deal, one of the negotiation things was the masters reset was one of the things. So instead of, you know, them having his masters for a certain amount of time, he gets out of his deals and he takes his masters with him. Yeah. They're like, hey, if you want to get dropped from this label, then we have to reset the clock on your masters. So now you have to wait twice the amount of time to get all your royalties from your biggest album, your second biggest album, and your third biggest album.
And what did he do?
He left the label.
I respect it.
He left the label.
Does he own it? Or
I don't know what the status of that is now, but he sounds really salty about it. No disrespect, Lupe, but you sound salty as fuck about it.
Label still owns it.
And now you seen a video of Kendrick saying Lupe's washed, and now he's like, oh, I need to get up on Kendrick. I need to.
But then you're teaching Kendrick's lyrics at the school you're teaching.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Come on now.
I mean, he just found out. He
That's
just
like-
heard this live.
That's like LeBron being retired. Oh, I'm doing this and doing that. MJ, but teaching how to play like MJ, or I got my game from MJ, whatever. Teaching
Yeah.
him, MJ class at school in Cleveland. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, bro, I don't think Kendrick Lamar is trying to be the best lyricist.
He's trying to be the best himself.
I think he's trying to be the best himself, the best artist. I think he's an incredible rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's anything on GNX,
Yeah.
and this is not a diss, but I don't think there's anything on GNX that would be considered lyrical, like lyrical as fuck.
And even probably Kendrick himself would say that.
Yeah, because that wasn't the point of GNX.
No.
Maybe on an album like Mr. Morale.
Yeah.
Definitely on an album like Damn.
Yeah.
100% on an album like To Pimp a Butterfly and
For
Good Kid,
sure.
Mad City,
All
because
the
that was
previous
him being hungry.
Yeah.
But what was the point of these albums? It wasn't to be the lyrical miracle.
No.
Good Kid, Mad City was telling the story of the come up. To Pimp a Butterfly was telling the story of getting into the industry and happiness and Lucy.
Yep.
Damn was this fucking mind fuck of an album with just lyricism
Hits
and
after hits.
what do you call it? Like accessibility too. It was like hits, but also like, oh damn, you could play a song like Love, Loyalty,
Yep.
Humble, DNA, fuck, you name it.
Yeah.
Duckworth, me and my barber listened to Duckworth the other day when he was cutting my hair, and we were like, we just got chills. We were like, bro, this shit is just crazy.
Bro, and like I just want to ask all the not X, because y'all probably still right or whatever, mentally or on, paper.
Yeah.
All the X conscious rappers. Talib Kweli, Andre 3000, Common, obviously Lupe. I don't even know if I said Andre 3000. All the conscious rappers. Do y'all want to trade y'all careers for a Kendrick Lamar career or your career? I just want to hear y'all opinion on this, because I want to know if all of these other guys who are previous conscious rappers, I'd rather take the Kendrick Lamar career better than my career.
I don't think they would. You know
That's
why?
obviously we'll never we'll never get that answer, but I just want to know that.
I think it's a cool hypothetical, but I'll tell you why. I think all those rappers you just named wouldn't be able to survive a Drake beef. Except for Andre. But Andre is like if Drake like did that to Andre, he would be like shunned from just everything, because that's not what you do to Andre. But like when we talk about Talib Kweli, when we talk about Common, when we talk about Lupe Fiasco, J. Cole,
I forgot
Talib.
Nah, damn, what is his name? He was on Dave Chappelle. Like he was
Mos Def.
Yeah, Mos Def.
Bro, like a Black Thought, like
Fucking Rakim.
Yeah,
like,
and it's
all
literally
of them.
all of them would not. And I'm not saying because Drake is a better lyricist than these people.
Yeah.
But a battle against it's when you battle someone like Drake, it's not about your lyricism. It's about the whole thing. It's
Everything.
about the exposing. It's about the this, the that.
getting the information.
Yeah. So it's like really the only one that could be defeated, or the only one that could defeat Drake was Kendrick. Everyone else wouldn't be able to stand the challenge, except for Push T. But even then, people like to debate it. Even then, people be like, "Oh yeah," but it's like, dog, he just got caught like, hiding a child.
Yeah.
Let that, and he let the boy,
child. Let that boy come home.
and he did. He let the boy come home.
Motherfucker. Hey, bro.
Deadbeat motherfucker playing Border Patrol. Hey, I'm looking at the
Dog.
Toronto skyline right now.
That is insane.
Hey, no, he was playing Border Patrol. He was playing Ice
That is
for his
crazy.
son, bro.
And shout out to her. She just got remarried or married.
Yeah, she said she ain't never wanted to be married to Drake. She wanted a baby, and she got what she wanted. I'm like,
damn.
bro, imagine, man.
She
That's wild.
said Curry.
Curry. So, at the
Or
end of the day, if it
Kawhi.
was okay, let's just finish this topic up with one last question.
One last question.
If it was a Kendrick Lamar versus Lupe Fiasco beef
Kendrick.
all day,
Yeah. I'm And I love Kick Push. I'm a fan of the song Lupe and Trey song. Girl, I want you to know. Don't. Yeah. I'm a fan of the big songs. I don't know Lupe's catalog like that.
I think,
Being 100% me.
yeah.
Me right here. I'm being 100%. I do not know Lupe Fiasco's catalog like that. I just know the big songs because we grew up around that. I grew up with Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes, the fancy damn videos. That's what I grew up on. BET, sitting right there in front of the TV. Bow Wow, all of that. Bow Wow, you a legend. Shout out to you. I love your Tiny Desk, but that's what I grew up on.
I think Tetsuo Youth was a great album from Lupe because it wasn't him trying to make commercial successful anthems. I think it was him getting like in his bag, lyrical miracle, a little bit of a nerdy.
I'll have to go back.
No, that album is incredible, and like the way that he did, like that's where Drake got his inspiration for Views, because it was the summer, winter, fall type like narrative through it. And but he has some real deep songs in that album. Like Mural was like a fuck you to the label, where he's just rapping for like 9 minutes straight.
Damn.
Prisoner with like Trey the Truth, Trouble. Like he got motherfuckers, like real motherfuckers on that album where they're talking about prison. I don't even know how to say the name of the song, but it was produced by DJ Dahi. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know, Lupe was in the thing. I just think that Tetsuo Youth was like like the perfect mixture of like, he didn't go too far. It was still abstract art enough for it not to be like, because he just released an album a couple years ago where it was like samurai and it's him as a samurai anime character. I'm like, that's where you kind of lose me, dog. You know, because I get it, anime is cool, but it's like not that cool to me. Like,
yeah,
like I could relate to somebody from Compton more than a samurai. And I got like, you know, Japanese art on my shit. So it's like,
I get where you was going.
I get what you was going, but like at the same time, bro, like I'll be like, all right, bro. Shout out Lupe.
At some point, it's like, come on, bro, we gotta
shout out Mr. Fiasco.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, bro. You don't stand a chance against Kendrick.
No.
With all due respect.
Yeah, because you're gonna do your homework.
There's a lot of other motherfuckers that you could stand up against in the industry.
Yeah.
And maybe there is a bunch of battle rappers that are better than Kendrick, but until they drop a Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, until they drop a Humble, until they drop a King,
albums.
a classic album, To Pimp a Butterfly or anything like that, I don't want to hear that shit.
No.
That's like a rapper in my city being like, yo, I'm the best rapper in the city. All your shit is not a hit. Your shit is just, on Bloods, woo, all right, bro, that's cool.
You got it.
That's good.
Got it, my boy.
And you know what? And that can go into our next conversation. Next conversation would be album sales in 2026. Yeah. Now, we're in an era of streaming, so why are we focusing so much on album sales? Because they're frying YG right now.
Yeah.
And I have an opinion on why they're frying YG right now about his 10,000 album sales.
If he's independent, that's good money right there.
But he's not independent. He's signed to Def Jam.
Wasn't Snoop Dogg Def Jam?
Yeah, but Snoop Dogg was there at a different time. He was there when rappers needed the labels. Because there was only radio. There was no streaming. There was only radio and album sales. There's all kinds of gatekeepers at every label, every radio. When you go to New York, you're doing the album press release tour. So you're going to Angie Martinez, you're going to Breakfast Club, you're going to Power. You know, you go to West Coast, you're going to Big Boy, you're going to whatever her name is. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? So there's like all these like gatekeepers and all this shit. Now in 2026, you don't need any of that. You need social media.
Yeah.
You need quality music. You need a music video, and you need all your little music video clips, and you need all the popping pages to post your clips.
Yeah, and to pay them. Yeah. Man, it's hard for me because, yes, I'm not successful in that field yet, but even if I was, like, I think this is really why Nipsey was pushing the fuck the middleman shit, bro.
Independence. Although his last album was on Atlantic.
Yeah, because I think he was just like, all right, let me just do this.
Let me elevate.
You know
Let
what
me
I'm saying?
elevate what I'm doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm
But
saying?
I also think he figured out the independent game. With
Yeah, 'cause
pay to pay, pay to play.
all of that, because
shit.
he was doing his own thing. That's why people were so mad when he did the $100, then $1,000, and then so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But speaking on YG, I think I'm not counting nobody's pockets, but I'm sure YG is fine financially. But I'm sure all of these labels, every Atlantic, Tidal, all of these companies are like, okay, we're not living in the 2000s era where, Ja Rule is on fire, 50 Cent is on fire, Jay-Z's on fire, all these crews and Fat Joe and all these crews are on fire right now. They have to understand they might take a loss sales-wise. But let's run up these streams. Let's run up the merch.
And they're just talking album sales.
Yeah, TikToks and all of this internet stuff. And that's what sucks with the legends, because YG is a legend at the end of the day, whether people want to accept it or not.
I wonder if vinyl counts. I wonder if
For
vinyl
sure.
counts as merch or as an actual album sale.
I think album sale.
I don't think so. YG was out in the Bay and in LA this last weekend, doing album signings on vinyl. I would assume there's more than 10,000 people showing up.
I think nowadays people want physical stuff more than just, I got it on my phone.
Right, which I think like merch, shirts, hats.
Look at this right here.
Vinyl. I think
everything.
I think all that shit is important.
Yeah.
But like when we talk about actual album sales, they say a certain amount of streams equals one album sale.
Yeah.
And I mean Drake might have all the bots right now, like occupied, so no one else could use them.
Yeah.
But with the YG shit, I think it's and this is no disrespect to YG, man. This is not me getting into it about the We Know the Truth song. Because I have a feeling about the whole We Know the Truth shit. Like, I seen some corny-ass shit on the internet the other day. Some fucking corny-ass white dude was like, I don't know about you guys, but ever since I heard about YG's involvement in Draco the Ruler's killing, I just cannot listen to YG anymore. I was like, the fuck is you talking about? What is any of that your business?
Yeah.
But my thing is, YG did put it out there on his album, and I think that was like his attempt at being controversial, aside from like the homie was fucking with this bitch and she pulled out a dick. Like, and he beat the shit out of her. That was a wild ass song. I actually finished listening to that song. That was a wild ass song.
I told you. My mouth dropped when
I think there was just like,
pause.
I think you have to understand like fan bases too, bro. Like, if YG wanted to make this narrative and just be honest, I understand that.
Yeah.
But Draco the Ruler's fan base is massive, and there's overlap. When you talk about branding and marketing, there's always going to be overlap. Somebody that drinks a Sprite, maybe not a good example. Someone that drinks a Pepsi might also drink Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
So if Pepsi goes out there and is like, yo, everyone who drinks Coca-Cola sucks cock.
Yeah.
It might be 40%, 60% of your audience be like, well, shit, I like the cherry Pepsi, but I still drink Coca-Cola.
Yeah. And then my thing is, it's like, damn, like, whether people want to say it or not or think about it or not, YG is a legacy act. Like, he's been out.
Is he?
Yeah, he's been out for so
That's
long.
crazy, bro.
Like him, Tiger, all like that.
It made
crew,
me feel like Unk.
Yeah, we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was telling my girl. Like, bro, me, like, when I was partying, that was 17, 18, 19, YG was on fire.
Dog.
We used to play all them albums from start to finish. It didn't matter what fucking song was playing. We was in there.
P-T. What block? What
dancing
block?
on the wall and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like a red nose. All
Oh,
of
yeah,
them.
for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Like, all of that shit. All that dancing shit. We was playing that shit from start to finish.
Jerking,
everything.
Dougie,
We didn't
all
even
that
care
shit.
about the lyrics. We was just like, man, I'm just trying to dance on some ass right now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I would always give him a press play.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Let's move away from YG.
Yeah.
Lizzo.
Yeah.
Previous, she's won multiple Grammys.
Yeah.
She's sold a bunch of fucking records.
Yeah. Yeah.
She got her health a little bit more together. Nothing wrong with being a big girl, but she was big, and now she's like lost a lot of weight. She looks great.
Yeah.
She sold 2,500 albums on an album called Bitch. Bitch.
Yeah.
Why do you think artists like Lizzo would only sell a Grammy-winning artist, multiple Grammy-winning artists can only sell 2,500 in today's climate?
In my opinion, I think because when I heard of her, it was always like a subject around whatever she was doing. Be your own way, be happy, love yourself, pro-black, blah, 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 so on and so forth. It was, the catchy phrases, but at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, who's your fan base, though?
Do you think her movement was manufactured or people just stopped giving a fuck?
Manufactured.
So, bots.
I don't know. I'm not going to put that on her because I guarantee you it's probably like 2,000 people who are genuinely fans of her. Obviously, it could be some bots as well, but that tells everything. That's 2,500 sales. Damn, that's crazy.
Bro, yo, y'all not seeing what I'm seeing on this TV right here.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
So look, for context, we put the 4K visuals on, and there's some polar bears fucking on TV. What the fuck?
He had his hand wrapped around.
Yeah, he was hitting.
But anyways,
love who you love.
Yeah, love who you love. But
yeah,
I think a lot of these artists, newer artists, let the label take too much control.
Yes.
They 100%. I signed, so now all I got to do is put my hands behind my head and I'm going to just let them do. No. Ask them questions. Who is my main target artist? What age group? You know what I'm saying? What ethnicity? Like,
facts.
You got to ask these questions.
I'm glad you're saying that.
Like, if they start being a little funny, be like, okay, I ain't gonna ask that no more. But,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just mental know everything because you have to know your target artist because if you don't, you're going to be selling what she's selling right now. And from what everybody is saying, she should be selling way, way more. And they're saying, even to add to this, I know it's a different topic, but they're saying Post Malone and the Tiana Traynor or whatever, the
Taylor?
white girl.
No. Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, they're struggling to sell tickets and stuff. It's just like them two. You know what I'm saying? Like Post Malone is one of the biggest goddamn.
But Post Malone doesn't have those records anymore.
I know.
He doesn't have.
No, even if you do have those records, you should still be able to sell out a 5,000 ticket
off of
place.
What? Off of White Iverson, White Iverson, Rockstar.
He got some good albums.
The joint with Justin Bieber, yeah. But what we talking about is his main demographic, the songs that he was actually eating off of. Is it that country audience that he shifted into?
That he's trying to shift into.
He's trying to shift into.
Yeah.
So then when we were talking about a couple months ago, Big X the Plug being like, yo, if you want to be the biggest, the largest, you got to go in the country. You got to give up hip hop. But it's like, and then you see him collaborating with Ella Langley. I fuck with Ella Langley. That's baby right there. You know what I'm saying? But she knows her audience is not women, it's men.
Yeah.
That's why when you hear a song like Choosing Texas, it's like, oh, okay, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
She knows her audience.
She knows
exactly. That's a lot of these artists' fault because they want to, just like I said.
They depend on the label to do the work for them.
Oh, I can kick my feet up.
But then,
bro, you still got to pay attention.
Yeah, and that's why it's important, like, outside of even just art, right? Let's say you manage an Instagram page. Mm-hmm. It's important to look at your insights. It's important to look at what performs well. Hey, what time do I drop?
Yep.
My peak audience time when they're online is 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Well, then you need to be dropping at 11:30 and then run your shit up at 12 to 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
it's predominantly men.
Yeah.
So why would I create a post, or it's predominantly women. So why would I create a post that appeals to men?
Yeah. Take your shirt off, nigga. If you took your shirt off one time and your views went up like this, and then your next one you like, nah, I want to talk to the men, and your shit go like this,
yeah,
bro. talk to the women.
That's why motherfuckers not trying to hear Drake rap.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't want to hear Drake be a thug.
Because all he talk about, from what y'all say, oh, if you don't listen to Drake, you ain't getting no bitches.
Dog.
He made all the songs for the bitches. Oh, the album is the.
That's all it is.
Then why that not you?
Yeah.
Then why the album ain't doing what it's supposed to do? I thought this was the album of the summer.
And then he made the album for the bitches, and that shit don't perform because he's not promoting it like that.
Exactly.
He's promoting the rap album. He's promoting the Iceman, you're not gonna squeeze. Exactly. You're not in the streets.
And then talking about what's that fucking drink? The matcha or whatever the fuck. Like that's crazy. What I'm saying. It's just like, bro, like look at the song he's making for the women. Talking about some fucking matcha.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he's making songs for young women, bro. Like
I think women not older than.
But that's what I'm saying is like that. 25. I feel like that's why Take Care fit so well because he was making music for women his age at the time, and he got locked into this. This is not me just dissing Drake again, even though I think he a weirdo. But like it was women his age at the time. As he got older, he was making music for women of the same age, which I think women of any age appreciate, like Hotline Bling, Child's Play, Controller, One Dance, like all them shits are slappers. Yeah. But that's because it's women. It's not just young women. It's not just the matcha women. It's not just the the what do they do? That bullshit with their fingers. Clocking it's not clocking to you. Like no, it's like stupid to me. Like that
child shit.
It's childish, and it's like it's an obvious attempt to reach. Whereas you
shouldn't have to do all of that. If you the biggest artist, I'm the Michael Jackson. Whatever Michael Jackson did, motherfuckers knew. You shouldn't have to if you have to keep reminding people who you are, what you did, blah, 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 so on and so forth, you're not that guy. Like that white dude said, you're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. If you constantly, that's like Michael Jordan said, I won six championships. But I won 6, Kobe. I won 5 championships. You never heard any LeBron, Curry, Klay Thompson, he gonna do this or whatever he did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the people who are great at what they do, knowing they're great at what they do, never have to remind you of what they do. Their work speaks for themselves. That's why Kendrick never fucking says anything.
It doesn't have to be said.
That's why J. Cole never says anything.
How do you unite the entire West Coast for a year and a half? I mean, you can't keep the whole West Coast united for the rest of the life, but bro, he did
100 hoods
on one fucking stage.
That hoods that they mamas and uncles and grandpas have been beefing at before they fucking asses was even born.
Facts.
And over dumb shit.
Facts.
Not even no thorough shit.
The fact you got Bino and AZ Chike on the same the same ballot. If y'all know what LA is like, you know who's tapped in with who. Yeah. That shouldn't be happening.
No, not at all.
And motherfuckers got mad at Bino about that. Yeah. Motherfuckers was like, "Oh, you not whoop-de whoop. You did da." And Bino's like, "Bro, we just brought all of LA together. All of LA."
And this is what YG was talking about. I'm at war, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But obviously, that's West Coast business, but
demographics.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you are that guy or that woman, I'm not gonna just speculate, just put that on men, but if you are that person, that's like Beyonce. I sold all of this. Why you don't want to hear this album?
Isn't that what the biggest critique was with the Cowboy Carter album? They're like, oh, country music is getting super popping. Let's make a country album with Beyonce. Yeah. And a lot of Beyonce's main fan base. Of course, there's the Beyonce fans that are diehard Beyonce. They're going to follow whatever she does. Yeah. But like people that enjoy Beyonce, they love the Beyonce album. They love the...
whatever she does.
Yes. Like, I heard that critique was like, yo, I don't want to hear country music from Beyonce, even though she's from Texas.
Made it anyway.
And she did, but I'm saying like her best shit ever was the R&B shit and the fucking hip hop mix up that she did when she did Formation, 7-Eleven,
everything,
all that shit. I don't know. And I'm talking about, obviously now I'm starting to talk about bigger dogs, right? I'm starting to talk about way bigger dogs. When we talk about Lizzo and YG and let's talk about let's get out of music ish a little bit and let's talk about Big Brr. Man, there's a video that just came out, dog.
What happened?
Oh, dog.
What happened next, bro?
What happened next? No, I'm gonna tell you what happened what was it, 6 months ago in January?
Oh, okay.
There was a video that came out from January this year.
January 6th?
I think so. And this video has one of the biggest Atlanta rappers of all time, Gucci
Atlanta?
Mane.
Oh my goodness. What happened? I don't know what happened.
You don't know what happened? Bro, okay, so
Not
you
at
heard
all.
about the whole case with Pooh, Shiesty, robbing Gucci Mane, right?
Nah, I didn't hear about that.
You didn't hear about it? I know you heard about that.
Nah, I didn't hear about
All right, well, it turns out that there's a video out there of Gucci Mane being told to tell the camera that Pooh Shiesty's dropped from 1017. Gucci Mane's like, he dropped.
Gucci? No.
Gucci Mane. Yes, Gucci Mane.
Pookie?
Yeah, smoking on Pookie Loke. Bitch, I might be. Gucci Mane.
The truth Gucci Man.
The real, I don't know if it's the real Gucci. But it's what everyone believes to be Gucci.
Damn.
And there's a video out there. Yeah, like I said, Pooh Shiesty telling Gucci to tell the camera that he's dropped from 1017. Gucci's like, you dropped.
Oh,
And he's
I
like,
seen
nah,
that
stop
video.
playing with them. He said, nah, Pooh Shiesty said, nah, stop playing with him, man. Tell him.
Yeah.
Tell him I'm dropped. And he's like, Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017. And then he kind of walks over to a character on the left-hand side of the camera.
Do you think? No.
And he pulled out
Just to add, just a little piece.
a Draco.
Right there. Do you think Gucci Man did that so the cops can be like, he was under distress when he seen the gun pulled out on him,
Man.
so he can have it on camera?
Just look, if you go turn this into Gucci Mane's a snitch,
No, he's not a snitch.
I'm not trying to hear none of that.
No, he's not a snitch.
Them motherfuckers pulled the phone out and pressed record.
No, Gucci's not a snitch.
If anyone's snitching, it's the motherfucker who agreed to pull the phone out. I don't know where they thought this was a good idea.
All the new street guys think this is a good idea because I ain't on no sucker shit. I ain't on no snitching shit. But
To your point, I think that Gucci did walk over to the person who was
to put it on
armed.
camera.
Yeah. To get that on camera so that way, because once you record a video, that shit's not gone. You could delete it. That shit's not gone. The feds could pull that.
They pulled up Diddy's text messages from 2002, 2004. Damn. When I seen that, I was like, "Oh, nothing is deleted."
No, nothing at all.
When
There's always.
I swear to God, bro, I'm not saying I did some crazy shit, but when I was watching that Diddy documentary, I know we talking about Gucci Man, but when they brought up old messages that he sent from decades ago, I was like, oh.
No, yeah, everything. Motherfuckers is so stupid. I had a homie, and he not my homie no more. This motherfucker, he called me. No, he FaceTimed me, and he goes, oh, he whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I was like, bro, why are you FaceTiming me with this shit?
Oh,
and he goes, bro, FaceTime's encrypted. I hung up on his dumb ass. I was like, bro, what is you talking about, bro?
Bro, every single phone that we have is a government phone.
It's a government phone.
Everything's recorded.
You know what iPhone stands for? Israel phone. No, I'm just fucking. I'm just fucking with you. I just kidding.
Let me put the tinfoil hat on. They said that the new iPhone 17, has the Israel explosive in it. So if you're talking crazy,
that's what the little boxes on the.
They'll explode it in your face, crazy. And that's the real war. But anyways, back to Gucci
hey,
Man.
tell him you dropped from So What Happened Next.
I am.
Nah, say it.
I'm dropped from So What Happened Next.
Pooh Shiesty dropped. Yo, what is happening? And it's crazy because a motherfucker like Pooh Shiesty will fucking blow your face off with a Draco, but it's like, dog, what made you think this was a good idea? You are on probation. You're
sleeping with
your probation
unquote,
officer.
Yeah. Quote unquote.
And you on live.
Allegedly.
You're on a live stream. You're over here with what's his name? Not Dean the Great. The other dude that be on Drake's nuts.
I can't. Oh,
yeah.
Ben.
Ben.
Yeah.
You over there with Ben on a live stream
saying Drake ain't worried about nothing. But anyways,
saying if someone tries to put a Drake on me, I'm gonna go Kendrick Lamar. And then you on live, you're on a live stream, you're on like Stake or Twitch or whatever the fuck with this guy Ben. You get a call from your PO off your parole officer. They like, bro, where are you at? He's like, no, I'm at the house. I'm at the house.
Oh, I remember that.
Bro, he's like, I'm at the house.
Yeah,
And they're like, bro, no, you're not.
the
Your
camera.
ankle monitor says you're here in Dallas.
Put the camera.
Right. Yeah, like that shit's finna help.
It's too
hey,
late, bro.
Hey. Nah, bro. He on the phone arguing. And according to the timeline, he immediately went over to the recording studio in Dallas and pulled his phone, or somebody pulled their phone out. Bro, you don't got no good friends. You don't got a good dad. If you had a good dad, like a smart dad.
What they respectfully, they said his dad was in the streets and brung Pooh Shiesty in the streets.
I know motherfuckers that are in the streets, that are from the streets, that have done the most street shit ever, that would never tell their son to do that. He just don't give a fuck about Pooh Shiesty. He's out.
And the crazy thing is, on some personal shit, my dad, he's from L.A., South Central, Watts, the blue side. I didn't know there was two sides. I thought it was just the red side because all I heard was bounty hunters.
Or the purple side. Grape Street.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
My dad, he from the blue side of Watts.
Mm-hmm.
My little cousin, his nephew, I ain't trying to pinpoint everything.
Yeah, no, you ain't got to.
My cousin, he from the red side. He from bounty hunters. BA 108. He bounty hunters to the bone. He passed away. I didn't know all of that. This real street politics, all of that shit, and like, I'm just a quick little thing, you know. I'm just saying that, you know, just with the not telling and all that shit. It's a lot of shit that go on. It's just like, it's a lot of stuff that my cousin done did, my dad done did, where I'm just like, they telling me and I'm just looking at them like, oh, y'all some fucking maniacs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to stay away from y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, ugh.
But it's choices, right?
Yeah,
and
you know what I'm saying?
You usually see that in LA. I've noticed that a lot of people that are on one side, when they have kids and they end up growing up in
oh, no. I was
joining the gang, they usually join the opposition.
Yeah.
Like Crip.
Join the opposition. My bad for cutting you off. Like, my dad, he super Crip. I'm the firstborn son of my dad. Then it goes like a lot of my little brothers super Crip just like him. So everybody be like, well, how was your dad's this? It skip you, and then they go to your little brother. And I'm just like, I don't know. They're born out there. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm saying?
culture.
It's different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I don't know, bro.
I digress.
I think that I don't know, man. I think this Pooh Shiesty situation is just.
Do you think
up.
Gucci Man is a snitch?
No.
Do you think? Question number 2. Do you think Gucci Man was acting like a bitch, like the internet is saying?
Nah. Because when I watched that video, he just looked annoyed. He like putting his hands in his pockets and shit and like kicking the ground. Like, you
like,
drop, bro. Like, what the fuck you want me to do?
Yeah.
You want me to be like, hey, yo, nah, fuck you. Let me disarm all these motherfuckers and fucking like you said, be John Wick, be motherfucking Max Payne and kill everybody in the studio. And it'd be the most dorky motherfucker. It'd be the same motherfucker. Oh, I can't listen to YG no more after hearing what happened to Draco the Ruler.
Because I love Draco.
It'd be like, oh my God, Gucci Mane didn't stand on business. That's not the real Gucci Mane. The real Gucci Mane would have killed everybody. Like,
So
shut the fuck up.
So you want Gucci Man so you want any person, not just Gucci Man. I'm just put this in general. So any. Oh my God.
You know what I want? I want Pooh Shiesty to make better life decisions so that way he can actually enjoy the fruits of his labor and the fruits of him having a successful recording contract. This motherfucker could have made millions and millions of dollars. He could have got out of his contract deal in a whole other way. Now, Gucci still owns his masters. He's still signed to 1017 because he signed a contract under duress.
Regardless if it says CMG on the song with him and Glow.
Bro, Gucci finna sue the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, look, man, in the street politics, y'all can look at it however the fuck y'all want.
Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to put that snitch shit on. Because y'all put it on Woody. when Woody was just being himself.
That's true. That's true.
When Woody was being himself. YSL Woody, a.k.a., or Pass. I don't even
Thug.
know how to.
What about Thug?
Snitch.
Oh, on God. Thug is
give
a
me
snitch.
a number. Give me a number, and then, we can talk about it. He's talking to a fucking police officer.
I will tell y'all anything y'all want right now. Just let me know. I'll tell y'all. No, he was selling drugs.
Whether he was saying it jokingly or not.
No, it's just.
You don't talk.
It's pick and choose, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's pick and choose. It's really pick and choose. And all these street dudes know it. That's why they always die behind this. Oh, I'm from here. I'm from there. Whatever, nigga. You die behind whatever the dumbass shit you want to fucking believe.
We need
you be in jail and none of them motherfuckers put money on your books.
We need Gunna and Young Thug to get back together and make music.
Cause I'll give you a whole list of songs that they made together that's fucking fire that I listen to. And Hot is not even on the list.
No, hell no. They have, bro. What? Little Baby and Gunna.
And Thugger knows that shit. Thugger knows that shit. Exile Lil Baby. Thugger knows that shit to the bone. He knows he can't create none of that fire ass shit that. Cause I'll listen to the old Thug.
Real shit.
Old Thug with him and Gunna and his whole YSL crew before all this after the YSL shit.
If you want to be in the streets, bro, just be in the streets. Don't be a rapper, cause you finna get snitched on. You finna
get used, whatever.
All that shit. You might end up becoming, and you might not even intentionally plan it this way or even like think it, but you gonna somehow, some way become a snitch, cause someone's not gonna like you.
Yep.
Someone's gonna tell on you.
Yep.
You're gonna have the odds against you, and you're gonna have to make a decision. And you could be like, take K and just be like, all right, well, I'm gonna just go sit down for the rest of my life then.
Yeah. And to add to that, even if you're not even a street dude, like my situation, I talked about a situation that happened when in a song, track 1 on Aspirations 2, the intro, I talk about a situation that actually happened. I got DMs. I got threatened. All this goofy ass shit from people who I actually know, their mamas, their grandmas, all of that shit. I got threatened because I spoke about a situation that really happened. It wasn't even no life or death shit. It was about some fucking jewelry that was fake, that somebody said they had the plug to. I didn't know anything about jewelry in high school. Yes, I knew about jewelry, earrings, and diamonds and all that other goofy ass shit, but I didn't know the jewelry that they purchased was fake. So when you listen to the song, I'll just leave it like that. I didn't know the jewelry was fake. So when you listen to the song, you understand the context that I'm talking about. So after that song came out, I got DMs and threatened, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And them niggas obviously ain't do shit because I know these niggas personally. But anyways.
That's real though, because if you're going to do something, just do it. If you don't want to be the dude that's like, oh, you snitched on me, well then don't tell me you finna do something. Just come do it to me and then whatever happens afterwards. Yeah. Don't make sure I'm not alive so that way I can go snitch on you.
Because I'm definitely finna be All-Star Junior, nigga.
Yeah, I'm finna.
Do the dance. Do the dance. I'll
do
see 10 bands right now and you do the dance. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro. And I ain't saying all of that because I'm on this type of time, but I'm just saying it's a lot of sucker. It's a lot of sucker motherfuckers out here in this world that claim I do this, I'm from here. I don't give a fuck where you from.
Facts.
Detroit, I have homies from Detroit, so do not take this as no disrespect. Detroit, motherfuckers that love claiming where they from when they about to do something. Detroit, Chicago, I'm from Atlanta, I'm from Florida. That's cool. That's cool, bro. But you here in Arizona. I know I'm plugged everywhere. I know people from a lot of places. That's cool. I'm just saying, just for this conversation, the people who I'm talking about is I'm from Phoenix. I'm from blah 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 hood.
Yeah.
But I heard some stories about you being in jail. But anyways, it's somebody said they from Compton. That I'm hearing that's not from Compton. But anyways,
what I say is this: all that street shit is played out. All that shit that street shit is like, look, bro. I used to feel a different way. Like, yo, we have to be this, you have to be that, all this shit. Bro, I done traveled the world. I done been to
When
fucking
you travel the world, yeah.
Napa and Texas and North Carolina and St.
Yeah.
Louis and like some of these places, yeah, they do get grimy.
Yeah.
But you look at people that don't give a fuck about that shit. That's like,
Don't
yo,
give
I
two
don't,
fucks,
bro. I get it. There's Bloods and Crips out there, but I'm not a Blood or a Crip. So,
Exactly.
am I supposed to live my life according to their rules, or do I live
gotta
my
check
life?
in.
Do I live my life happy? And you know what? Maybe I don't drive around with perks and guns in the car. Maybe I don't put a switch on my gun. Maybe I just have a regular gun so for self-defense.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't put myself in situations where my shit is in jeopardy. Maybe I don't roll around with all this jewelry and like
Listen.
let me not go to Memphis.
People, listen, bro.
Let me not go to Memphis with all my jewelry and my flyest outfit on to where I'm loud as fuck and I'm a target. Maybe I just throw a hoodie on, go to the best foods, go to BB King's, go get myself some motherfucking catfish,
some J. Cole shit.
eat that shit, and then go back to the hotel or go fuck with someone that I'm trying to go fuck with real quick. Go chill with the homies. No, I don't have to be outside. No, I don't have to be mad dogging motherfuckers and make it a point in drinking a beer outside, smoking a blunt. Preach, bro. And that's how that's how I feel like life is going to turn out for me. Is like, bro, just travel, enjoy life, because we are not here for a long time.
Bro.
If I'm gonna sit here and antagonize the end of my life to where I'm only gonna live till I'm like 29,
and who fault is that?
That's my fault if I live like that.
Exactly my point with these motherfuckers. RP. No, what was this motherfucker doing when he was on Earth?
Facts. Was he
antagonizing every goddamn enemy? Every fucking person.
You're terrorizing people. You're over here, and it's like, do you want to spend 28 years on Earth, or spend 60 years, 70 years on Earth in a box, in a concrete box? Family crying and shit. You don't get to do none of that. You get to shower with men, and you get to eat a motherfucking meatloaf cooked in the microwave.
And tell him, not you, but them telling, get up, roll call. Hey, 734.
Them motherfuckers could check that ass anytime. Hey, I think you keistering something. Open up.
You know what I'm saying?
That how you want to live your life, or do you want to? And especially for someone like Pooh Shiesty, who's had millions of fucking dollars.
He already spent 5 years in jail, bro.
Millions of dollars, bro. You could go anywhere in the world. You could do anything you want. There's people that don't ever touch $5 million.
And you was the hottest. Before the jail shit, you was the hottest motherfucker on earth, bro.
There's motherfuckers that never touch $5 million that live a way better life than you.
Even motherfuckers who been in the industry already, they might have touched like 900,000. 100,000 never touched the money that you touched.
It's a huge disappointment, bro. When we started this podcast, I said, Pooh Shiesty's free. He ain't do it, and I didn't want to believe it. And now I'm seeing all these videos and seeing all this fucking evidence, and I'm just like, bro, excuse me. I'm just like, it's disappointing,
bro.
It's disappointing. It's another lesson for hopefully the next guy. And Big 30, stupid for joining in on it. You're not a good friend. A good friend would have been like, you know what, bro?
Let's get some lawyers, bro.
Let's go get some lawyers. Bro, Gucci would have told you that. Gucci actually cared about you.
Because that's what Gucci man about to do now. And I spoke about this on Reggie Reactions. I watched Rollo from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. He said, I was in jail for all that time. Gucci didn't send me one fucking red cent on my books.
Why would he do that?
But Gucci man still gave him money to help him before the jail shit.
Yeah.
Gucci man put him in his position to make money for his family, to feed himself. I don't know how many kids Rollo had at that time, or even if he didn't have kids, he still helped him put money in his pockets. But it was Rollo's fault for doing all that stupid shit. You got signed. You got recognized by one of the biggest dudes in Atlanta. Figure this shit out, bro. Figure this shit out. Figure out how to make legal money. Yeah. And I know that's easier said than done, like they always fucking say on the internet. Mm-hmm. But if somebody is putting money in your pockets, they recognize your fucking talent. If somebody recognized our talent, so what happened next podcast, we want to put y'all on the Joe Budden Network. We want to put y'all on ESPN. That's not their fault that I went out and killed somebody, or did some drinking and driving, some stupid shit.
That's not their responsibility to pay for. Yeah,
that's my fault.
Yeah.
That's not your fault.
Yeah.
That's my fault because I was like, oh, I'm finna go celebrate. I'm finna go celebrate with some hoes.
Yeah. And you know what? Anytime I've ever gotten in trouble or like made a mistake or lost something, like a chain or whatever the fuck, like I've gotten in trouble, I've got arrested, like all that shit, whatever. Mm-hmm. Anytime I've made a mistake, I've always made it a point to not make my people pay for it.
Exactly.
Even if it's more inconvenient,
rare, bro.
Even if it's more inconvenient for me, I've never made it a point. I've always made it a point to make sure that my people don't pay for it. And I've had my people. I've had friends. I've had family members be like, yo, like I can help you out, da-da-da. And I'll be like, look, bro, like I made the decision. I put myself in that position. It's my duty to pay for it. If you want to buy me a cheeseburger or something, buy me a cheeseburger, you know?
And I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but that's my thing. Look, I ain't even going to say pause because a lot of men need to say this to other men. That's why I love you, bro, because you saying that, you take ownership in your fuck-ups.
Yeah.
That you did. I take ownership in fuck-ups that I did.
Yeah.
And I said this on Reggie Reactions, bro. My grandmother has seen damn near her husband, my grandpa, her son, my uncle, her son's son, my older cousin, go to jail. So many of her family lineage go to jail or have troubles with the law, including myself. When I was getting myself in legal trouble, I couldn't do anything but be mad at myself because I'm like, bro, I'm putting my grandmother through this again. Because she's seen her husband, her son, her grandson, her other grandson, my mom, her daughter, her other grandson go through this shit. I can't put her through this again. I can't expect her to be there for me because she's already been there.
Yeah.
She's already been there before.
And it's so bad to a point for me, like, I won't even tell you that it happened. I won't even call you from jail. I'll just thug it out. I'll just thug it out. And then when I get out, I'll get out. And then I'll be like, I'll be like, yeah. You know, but
Come on, bro.
But
it's real.
It's not your burden.
No.
You know, it's my burden. And in a way, like, I have to work on that too to, like, communicate. But I really do feel like, bro, like, it's not y'all burden. It's not y'all responsibility. It's not your pockets that need to be affected by my decisions. Now, if I'm doing good and I'm like, hey, let me borrow some money for this or that, like, that's a different thing. And then I lose that money, I owe you. I'm not finna be like, oh, yeah, I'll get back. Like, no, I owe you. You're like, that is also my responsibility. And everything being said in this whole conversation, I think the biggest thing, bro, is like Shiesty was lacking proper guidance. I get it. Sometimes you could bring a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink.
Especially off emotions.
But, man, it's just another lesson then. If this guy gets cooked and he's back in jail for the next 20 years.
Or for the rest of his life.
Or the rest of his life. It's nobody's fault. Him and all his friends. I'm not finna sit here and blame Gucci Mane. No. Oh, Gucci Mane was robbing him then, so he had to do that. Oh, Gucci Mane was not being a good label owner, so it's good. Oh, Gucci Mane snitched. It's Gucci Mane's fault. No, nobody can blame what the fuck is about to happen to Pooh Shiesty but Pooh Shiesty himself and his dumbass friends who went along and was like, you know what, bro? I'm a certified stepper. I'm gonna come with you. Y'all stupid as fuck.
To add to that, people been getting robbed way before y'all motherfuckers was born, bro. They been getting robbed since Diddy. They been getting robbed since since groups, singers was the thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's how the music industry started.
That's what they're birthed off of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking Michael Jackson. If y'all watch the goddamn documentary, they talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like, Dad, I don't want to perform with y'all. I'm my own man now.
If Shiesty was, look, I would prefer Shiesty to continue the line of robbing artists than to do what he did, because then at least he can get some money back. Yeah. Hey, start Pooh Shiesty Records and go sign the hardest motherfucker in Memphis that's younger than you. And, you know, and make your money off of him. But now the motherfucker that you had animosity towards is gonna make billions and millions of dollars off of you.
Exactly.
Because now you can't get up out the contract.
Exactly.
You can't get to the studio to fulfill your contractual agreement. You need X amount of albums. Well, guess what? You're not finna record no albums in jail.
Exactly. And even if you do, they're not gonna sell well because albums are not selling well like that. Yes, it's that first single or whatever.
We were just talking about it, you know?
Yeah, that first single you do record
that's all you got.
jail is gonna do numbers because they're gonna be like, okay, what the fuck is he gonna talk about?
He should have just went crazy, bro. He should have just went crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I said this on my Reggie reactions.
Damn
I'm just
shame.
like, bro, like, you fucked yourself, and then you know his ex lawyer was, oh, well, he still has a chance. Of course you're saying that because you still trying to get paid, my dude.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he needs some of that first day out check. Like, come on, dog.
You know what I'm saying? And I love, you know, just, yes, he's Hispanic, I'm black. I love my black men, my black women, but we have to do better, bro. We have to stop reacting off of emotions. Yes, I know it's easier said than done because I don't have 10 million on the fucking account or on the table, blah, 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 whatever y'all want to fucking say. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck. I've been in situations where motherfuckers had a gun on them and I'm standing there trying to talk to them. I've been in situations where I got punched in my fucking mouth and I'm bleeding and I'm just like, dog, like, I have to talk my way out of this situation because if I don't, I'm finna get dog walked by 3 motherfuckers that's way bigger than me. So I've been in those situations before to where I have to weigh out my options. If I say, man, whatever, and then we gonna get down and I'm getting dog walked. Yeah. That's why I say, bro, everything I say in my music, I'm not saying that shit just to fucking say it. I've been living this shit. Yeah. I've been at gunpoint with a fucking cop before. Had a shotgun to my head. And her saying, didn't we arrest me, you, and your little homies fucking last week?
Like, what you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all this shit just to fucking say, oh, this motherfucker real. I don't give a fuck about none of that dumbass shit. That's y'all that
it's just learning, bro. It's just learning.
You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, like I've been through all of this real nigga shit and he's solid and all this other shit. All the motherfuckers who's solid and street really, yeah, I ain't even gonna get into that. But
bro, they don't give you no awards for that shit.
Bro,
you don't get no Grammy for that.
You're not. Bro, I've been in way more shit than a lot of these motherfuckers think. Just because the jewelry, the clothes that y'all see me post, and how happy I be looking.
Why is it an artist like Kendrick Lamar can balance the best of these both worlds? Why is it that people connect with him, and why? Because he can explain the struggle, but then it's the elevation is the story. Bro. And it's always been the story. If you can elevate and you can be smarter than the program, you're never bigger than the program, but you can be smart enough to not be a product of the program. Bro. And if you could figure that out, that's the mission, right? Yeah, and some of these dudes, bro, they just are given millions of dollars to do exactly what they were doing. Here. And I think that's the thing. And I told you this off the camera. I think that the labels, I think that whoever's funding the labels, I think that's their exact mission.
The Illuminati.
Yeah, I think they are putting artists out there like this and empowering them instead of guiding them in the right direction. They're empowering them to do dumbass shit like this, so that way all the younger generation that's influenced by these artists,
right? And who are they affecting? The black and Mexican community, bro.
Facts.
Do you ever fucking hear a goddamn country singer killing somebody, doing something stupid? Yeah. Come on, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm not, like...
The whitest crash out we have is T.I.'s son.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he spoke about that on the Joe Budden podcast. Yeah. If y'all didn't watch it. He joking, he was just like, he's me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, he's an extension, you know, of T.I. And I love Tip. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know, I love T.I., bro. Like, T.I.'s one of my favorite he's my top 5 artists, bro.
And as much as a crash out that T.I. was, what did he do? He fucking elevated. He learned from his mistakes.
Exactly.
And And that's why you see him.
The West Side. He's buying the West Side of Atlanta up right now. My bad for cutting you off.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
just fucking seen that. He's buying up the West Side of Atlanta right now. He just opened up some housing. I think. Do not quote me on that. I just seen this like before I got here. He's buying up the West Side. He's helping the non-fortunate people who can't afford some shit. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's what we supposed to see our OGs doing, bro. Yep. We're supposed to see we're supposed to see our OGs buying up their old community, putting money in the community, and helping the young people get out of their situations, bro.
Yep. I'll say this.
Go ahead.
You know what is Gucci's fault? Is signing the most hood motherfuckers that he could possibly find.
No, that's not even him. That's all these motherfuckers. Thinking they finna make some billions or trillions of dollars off of motherfuckers who are in the streets.
Yeah.
That's their fault. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
He should have found. Gucci should have found somebody. He should have found a Kendrick, a Lupe. Bro, there's so many.
They're scared to because they're scared of the Kendricks and Coles. But the Kendricks and Coles are the ones selling out the motherfucking most shows right now. Yeah. Because people feel that more
they
than
don't
the
have
street
to do
shit.
Yeah, they don't have to do a club appearance.
I want to be safe when I go to fucking see my favorite artist. I don't want to worry about, damn, am I going to make it back to the car? Are they going to start shooting? Are they going to start doing this dumbass shit? That's Bro, fair. I want to go to the show, scream my fucking lungs out, and make it home. And be on the car ride home singing your goddamn music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you felt that way when you seen Schoolboy. And I'm sure Schoolboy felt the same way. Like, goddamn, these motherfuckers really love me like that?
Hell yeah.
Yes, bro. We love you.
Yeah.
You helped me get through whatever. I hate when I go on these rants.
No, you
cut you off, but I know these artists feel something when they have something, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. It brought me to tears when I seen the Jaylen Brown trade. I seen this little black boy crying on his mom was recording him, and she was like, "How do you feel about the Jaylen Brown trade?" This a young boy, just like yes, I know this. Well, it's still entertainment, but shout out to the young black boy. I don't know his name. I seen the TikTok. He was crying. Jaylen Brown got traded to the Sixers, and he was crying, and he was just like, I'm so upset. I got emotional because I'm just like, damn, like, I can't imagine it being a young kid right now just seeing the trade or seeing, your favorite artist beef or whatever the case may be. I don't even know why I'm talking about this right now. Yeah. I just wanted to talk about the young little black boy. He just so emotional. Like, I love that. Like, I just love young black men, young Hispanic being expressive.
Yeah.
Just men being expressive in general, because we grow up in this community of being so tough. You gotta be so in the Hispanic culture you gotta be, I lean like a cholo, you know what I'm saying? And blacks, I'm a real nigga and all this other dumbass shit that don't make sense. I know I'm off topic, but I just want our communities to be more soft. The men, I just want us, whoever, if you around your day one homie or your girl, your wife, or whatever you call her, your mom or whatever, just be more soft and be more in tune with yourself. Love yourself, care about yourself. I know it's not mental health month anymore, but just be more in tune with yourself, and that's it. I don't have nothing else to say to add to that.
Communicate, man. Communication is key. Like, in anything you do, bro. Like, when you communicate, that leaves and I've been dealing with this at work. I've been dealing with this in relationships. I've been dealing with this in friendships and everything damn near. And I realized when I stopped communicating, that's where the room for misinterpretation comes in. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, you mad at me, or you're this, or you that. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, hold on, like, let me actually just be like, say what I mean and mean what I say, and just be honest. Because sometimes motherfuckers will be like, and there's something so simple as like, hey, you want to hang out today? Yeah, I'm down. Yeah. And then right before it happens, they like, oh, you bro, like this came up, and like I'm just trying to figure this shit out. I'm like, bro, it's fine. Like
Yeah.
it's cool, you know, like.
Yeah. It ain't that. You know
Or
what
if
I'm
it
saying?
it could be something as simple as like, hey, bro, honestly, I don't want to go out. I don't want to drink. I'm trying not to drink right now.
Yep.
Like, for real. If you want to chill still, like, let's go shoot some pool somewhere real quick, or
Yeah.
let's go, you know, whatever. Let's go grill, whatever it is. But like, I just can't do that right now.
Yeah.
If you're cool with that, like, let's roll out. But
let's lock
if
in,
you
yeah.
want to go out personally, like, I respect that. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you left me and all this shit.
Fake as fuck.
You fake as fuck. Nah. But that it's on you to start the communication.
Yes, but you have to communicate that.
Right.
If you're on this sober journey or
Yep,
whatever
yep,
the hell you
yep.
want, you like, I'm on this fitness journey, I'm not doing none of that shit.
Yep.
And that person who you're telling that to has to respect that.
Yep.
And if they get all funny and weak in the knees, you be like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, push, love them from a distance. That's what I be telling everybody. Love them from arm reach, bro.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? Like the girl said, check the scenery out.
Yeah.
You checking the scenery out and you on that funny time, I'm keeping you arm lengths
Yeah.
to where, all right, I'm not telling you nothing more. This where we gonna be at for the rest until you prove me otherwise, type shit.
And that's where I get in with like relationships, and not to like steer off, but like when I get in relationships, bro, like there's been a time where I've been really closed off, and then there's been a time where I was just literally like, I just communicate with you and I'll be 100% honest. And it's not always the cleanest, like, oh yeah, it's all easy.
Yeah.
But it's always been the best outcome. No matter what happens, whether we stay together, whether we don't. As long as I can be honest and communicate what I feel.
Yeah.
And not just shut down and be like, oh, you know what, you're right. I can be like, I understand where you're coming from, but you know how sometimes people like, just to make the other person happy, they be like, oh yeah, you know what, I'll accept that.
Yep.
It's like, no, I don't accept that.
Yeah.
And I don't hate you if I can't accept that, but also I can't just accept something to make you happy.
Yeah.
Like, I have to think about me.
I'm not finna be miserable just because it makes you happy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the world we live in now. Like, yes, I know I love that we get off topic sometimes, but being in a relationship, me and my girl will be 5 years together in August 28th on my grandpa's birthday.
Nice.
And I hate the term when they say happy wife, happy life. No.
Hate that.
Do not fucking say that shit to me, because I'm not finna be miserable just because it makes my wife happy. She knows. She called me sassy to this day because I tell her, I'm like, look, you just learned that word from TikTok and that's all they say.
Facts.
And she like, okay, you're not sassy. And I'm just like, I just say what I mean. When you piss me off, I'm going to tell you why it pissed me off. Just how y'all, and I mean women, just like y'all, oh, be communicative. Yes, I'm being communicative. But stop calling men sassy who are being fucking communicative.
I feel like women are the least communicative. They want us to read their minds. They be like, oh, and it'd be like,
just like y'all's.
Bro, yeah, literally. And they'd be like, deadass would be like, oh, well, guess what? I have a problem with this that you do and this that you do. And I'll be like, this is the first time I've ever hearing about it.
Build up.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever hearing about it. Well, you should just know. Well, how am I supposed to know if you don't tell me?
Like the Beyonce said, bring the beat in.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Stop letting the beat in. Stop letting the beat build up and then be like, all right, bring the beat in. No.
Yeah.
Tell me from the day one. I hate when you do. I hate, because hate is a strong word.
Yeah.
I always tell anybody this, not even my girl. Hate is a strong word. I dislike when you do this because it makes me feel like this.
My thing is like, if you want to go through my phone, just tell me. Ask me right here. I'll give you my phone.
Yeah.
Even if you find something that you don't like, I'd rather you just give it to you right now than you be like,
what the fuck
wait till I fall asleep and then all this other shit.
Oh, you doing that?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, we out here.
Nah,
we're
not doing that. We're not doing that. Just ask me what's going on.
Yeah.
I'll give you my phone. Let's go see what's up. And then if we find something that we don't fuck with, then let's take the next steps.
Yeah, and then what I told my girl, this is when we around the time when we first started dating. I'm not going through your phone. Because if I go through your phone, I'm already doing something.
Facts.
I just want to see if you're doing something to I can be, well, you did it first. That's some kindergarten shit.
Facts.
If I want to go through your phone, I'm doing something, but I want to make sure you're doing something so I can justify what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Second, I don't need your location. Because if I need your location,
Real.
if I need your location, I'm already doing something. I just want to see if you're doing something.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I never,
Now drop your location. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, like what my girl, she thought was weird at first when we first, maybe month or 1 or 2. I was sending her, I'll be like, yeah, I'm finna go to the studio, or I'm getting a haircut, whatever. I'll be like, I'll send a picture like, yeah, I just made it to my grandma's, and she always thought that was weird. She was like, why do you do that? I was like, I just want to let you know that I made it in case something, God forbid,
happen.
Got in an accident, or I was pumping gas and I got into it with somebody and something happened. And she was just like, I never had somebody do that before. So she does that now. Oh, I made it to my lash appointment. Oh, I made it to my braid, whatever she's doing with her hair, or I made it to my nail, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And she was just like, why do you do? I was like, it's not that I'm checking in. I just want you to know that I made it safe. Because shit happens. Yeah. We always plan. Oh, I'm, next month we doing this. Next week we doing this, or blah blah blah, whatever. Like you never know what he has planned for you. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
And especially for your family too. Like I thought a lot of my aunties would be here, and half of them are not. It's just my grandmother, my auntie, my uncle, and my 2 uncles.
Yeah.
And they grew up with 12 siblings, and I watched half of them pass away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why I like this podcast, because we talk about real deal Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? And, I know somebody around the world is probably going through this right now. And, it's a shout out to everybody who is celebrating the 4th of July.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people who probably lost their family members because they're overseas fighting for this country, who probably lost their lives 20, 10, 5, a year, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand, that the height of, Orange Man's, what he's doing right now, but it's still people in the force right now protecting this country. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that we like this. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. Doing a podcast.
Facts.
Drinking on some shit.
Yeah.
So we're fucking safe doing what we doing right now.
Yeah. So shout out to all the troops, man. Shout out to everybody.
The women, man.
Make sure you guys are safe on the 4th of July. Make sure you guys keep tapping in. So what happened next? And just keep your loved ones close and communicate.
Love them.
And all that. Get up off that street shit if you're in the streets.
Please, because it's nothing there for you. Because if you go to jail, they not gonna call your phone. They not gonna answer the phone. They're not gonna send money on your books. They're not gonna care about your kids. They're not doing none of that.
Yeah. And shit, man. I mean, anybody trying to be an artist, don't sign a label deal. Just do it yourself. Make sure that you
and get a lawyer outside of the music business.
Yeah. And if you can't afford a lawyer, just make sure that you stay on top of your shit.
Please.
Just stay on top of your shit.
Read the contract.
And be a genuine person, bro. Just be a genuine person. Go out, live some life, enjoy your life, do your thing. Make sure you go stream. Don't forget about AZ.
Please don't. Because AZ is part of the West Coast.
Yeah.
And just like I said earlier, they think California is the West Coast.
Yeah.
As a whole.
Yeah. And Lupe, don't wake up the beast.
Because he will put belt to ass.
You could be whoever you want, but you can't be that. Just remember that.
And he will kick and push your ass.
Yeah. Push your ass up out of this motherfucker. All right, man. This has been another episode of So What Happened Next. We'll see you guys next week or the week after. I'm going to New York next week, but we'll see what's cracking.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Appreciate you. Happy 4th of July.
Oh yeah, already.